Alcoholic myths, guys. Dude, I want to find out for the betterment of me and you, chat, what myths about alcoholism can help us out, guys. Okay, guys, grab a snacky, grab juice. I got myself my blorb juice, guys. Chat, cheers.
On this way too drunk to drive episode, Adam and Janie get sloshed for science.
Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Do that.
What is the best way to get sober in a hurry? And is the myth of beer goggles fact
My
or
ear.
fantasy?
She's pretty darn cute.
Then Carrie, Grant, and Tori rebuild an ancient weapon of mass destruction.
Oh!
They start with one arrow, then try launching 200 to see if the Watcha lives up to its legend.
Dude, why is all these so scuffed, guys?
MythBusters.
Guys, my ears are gonna explode. Shit, how do we fix my ears? My ears! Ah, help! Help me!
Wet our whistles with the myth of beer goggles.
Feeling a
Why is he
little
only in my left
out
ear?
here. And I'm glad. What's going on?
Beer goggles.
Beer goggles.
Beer goggles. It's been out there waiting for us the whole time, and for some reason we haven't tested it. The idea that alcohol has this magical property that will make people around you more attractive the more you drink.
Actually, I feel like I've
Wait.
been testing this for over a decade.
Yes, but that's anecdotally. We are going to test it scientifically.
Great. More drinking on the
what?
job.
What does she mean by that? For a decade?
Janie knows that eventually this will turn ugly. They'll have to lose their inhibitions and maybe their lunch to test the truth of beer goggles.
This seems
Guys,
to be
how do we
really
make a mono? How do we make a
subjective
mono?
thing. We need to be objective if we're going to be scientific. How are we going to do that?
Large sample size?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking that we rate
In
photos.
Windows?
Specifically, we get a bunch of photos, us of women, you of men. We review a whole bunch and rate them when we're sober, and then we get drunk and re-rate those photos.
And see if there's a difference.
Exactly.
Yeah, but that's like biased. You see the photos though.
But before we raise our glasses, let's meet the newest member of the team with a vital role
Chat,
to play.
new alcohol game, guys.
This is our new smartboard. Not only is it a really big, beautiful interface, but it's also interactive. Let me show you a couple
What is
tricks.
this?
Watch this. Ha ha ha! How about that, huh? Huh? You like
Touch
that?
screen?
It gets better.
What?
Check it out. Not only can I even do that, I can also diagram what's going to happen in real time.
What?
Now, I'm not going to go too much farther showing you the tricks this thing can do because we're about to use it a whole bunch in this very episode.
What?
The board's first job is to help
Guys,
Adam
how? What the
rate the looks of 30 women.
The
from
lag,
1
yeah,
to
dude.
10.
Holy shit, it's so bad.
Here we go.
He's got just 5 seconds to score each photo.
That's so
You can see the
mean.
time tick down on the
That's
left
so
of the screen.
rude,
I
dude.
gotta
What
say,
the
the
f?
of giving a quick rating, it doesn't feel great. It's kind of an awful thing to have to do. Like I find myself resisting giving
Dude,
a
he's
1
so
or a
mean.
2,
What the
but
f? 2?
But
I got a 96! So the total possible
It was a
score
test?
is potentially 300. Out of that, I gave a 96. The question from here on in will be, as I drink,
Oh, in total,
will my
in total,
overall
in
score
total.
go up.
now it's Carrie's turn to rate the chaps.
This is like
I'm
the
wondering if I'm
least,
actually going to be
the
nicer
least
because I'm
experimental
sober,
thing
or
humanly
if
possible,
I'm just
man.
gonna get really cutthroat. All right. Carrie, sober. Start. 5 seconds is really quick to come up with a number to rate
8?
someone.
Holy
I
shit,
mean,
dude.
Usually give them a little bit more time. It's
10!
bizarre, so-
9!
And
What the f? They're gonna like summer
honestly,
1G.
there are no supermodels on here. Oh, God, do I rate you on your hair?
Oh no, 2? Oh god. Oh god.
Carrie's either much more generous or less discriminating than Adam.
Okay, total score 154.
But she
Wow,
does know
she
what
rated like
pushes
way
her
better
buttons.
than like
I noticed
the
I
other
was
guy.
rating higher on men that looked confident. If they looked sort of squirrely and really apprehensive about the whole thing, I definitely gave them a lower score.
Now for a man who's anything
So wait,
but
confidence is key?
Okay. I'm
Is
about
confidence
to
key then?
look at a bunch of pictures of women apparently and try to objectify them.
I think the walrus doesn't like women or men.
Snap
I think he's
decisions based on
asexual.
looks alone are shallow and shameful. But hey, it's all in the name of social science.
It's set up so that it's sort of a gut reaction.
Raid me.
I don't know how
Imagine we see Ted
consistent it's
Kaczynski's
gonna
face
be,
drop.
But that's where the averaging becomes important, because you've got some kind of a number that should show a trend.
And Jamie's trendy number? Higher than Adam's, but lower than Carrie's.
So I got a 116. Whatever that means.
Well, it means nothing till they've done this twice more. First, slightly inebriated.
Hey,
then
Chad, time to
stumbling,
drink, guys. Time to
dribbling
drink.
Hello, Ginger.
This is the best job in the world.
Good. How about 3 beers? Coming up.
Don't even ask how Adam knows the bar staff by name. Let's just say he won't need directions to the restroom.
The way you get a
Let the
woman
test
is
begin.
having a silly VTuber avatar.
The
That
aim
might
here is
look
to get
like Steam
buzzed.
happy.
For the boys, that means 2 or 3 quick
True.
brewskis. For Carrie, maybe 1 less.
What's red and smells like blue paint?
What?
Red paint.
Oh, look at the
Ginger
walrus.
keeps the
He's also
suns
enjoying himself. Look at him.
And they're ready to test
Look
if
at the
they're
walrus.
officially buzzed.
Let's do
He
a
also he
breathalyzer.
did a slight smile.
Let's get some science going.
That sounds like fun.
0.06.
Is that a lot? I have no
Over to
idea.
Carrie, who proves she's too drunk to drive.
0.08. She's at the legal
She's
limit.
ready for the DUI.
Then Jamie blows the same number as Adam.
0.06.
But will their slightly
Wait, they-
pickled
wait, they're
perceptions
drinking more?
affect the way they judge the opposite sex?
How am I going to do when I'm buzzed? I don't think it'll be a whole lot
Dude,
different.
they're not
than
even
sober.
buzzed, man. They're not even buzzed.
Adam's not so
They're literally
sure.
under
And
the
he's
legal
the
limit
first to
of
try.
driving, though.
I'm at a 0.06. You guys don't
Love
cheat.
for
Don't look over here. You
chat
got it?
and
No problem.
Okay. Adam
PPPSPL.
buzzed. Here we
Buzzed.
go.
Adam
This time around,
buzzed.
they've got 30 new faces, judged by others to be exactly as attractive as the first batch.
Okay, brother.
I
He
already
was
feel
the
my
ever one. What
ratings
the
being
fuck?
higher.
That's dude.
I found it much
Chad, this would never
easier
fly
to
in
rate
2024,
them
man. I'm gonna say this
buzzed
right now, guys.
than
This would never
sober.
fly. This
I
is like
started to
actually
feel
kind of fucked.
bad for the 1s and 2s. While sober, buzzed, didn't care at all. 1, 1, 2, you're out.
Harsh words, but
What
his
the
tally
fuck?
supports
Adam,
the myth.
chill.
He is finding
Dude,
these
dog, legendary 30
faces
months, welcome back.
more attractive.
My buzzed score overall was 121.
Wait,
That's
so it's true?
25 more than his sober test. So on average, each girl rates almost a full point extra. Now for Carrie, who was far kinder than the boys first time round.
I think I get a little giddy after a few drinks, so I think I might be pretty generous after I've had a beer or 2.
Or 3. Carrie also has
Guys, I'm
30
telling you guys,
new
this isn't
faces
enough
to
alcohol,
rate.
guys. This is
Again,
only 2
all
beers.
average
This is
Joes.
not enough alcohol,
That
guys.
is some fabulous hair.
But the beer goggle effect seems to be
She gave the
working
guy a
in
3. That guy
reverse.
didn't look that
Listen, I
bad.
clear
What
group
the
of
fuck? A
people.
3?
I wouldn't give most of those guys change if I passed them on the street.
What the
Just 2 hours ago,
fuck?
sober, Carrie rated a single
Carrie, what the
at
fuck?
154. Now that she's loosened up,
My buzz score was 89. I might be a mean drunk. I'm not sure
the
if I was charity
fuck?
rating before because I felt kind of bad for some of the uglier people, but there was absolutely no talent in this group. None.
I think Buzz is the same as
so
Tipsy,
Jamie
right?
steps up to rate the new babes. And
I think
remember,
Buzz is
he
before Tipsy.
predicted
It's Buzz,
no change
Tipsy, drunk.
whatsoever.
Here we go.
Because
Jamie
Buzz, they're
buzzed.
under the alcohol. They can drive right now. They can still drive.
My perceptions of what made them attractive or
That's kind of
not
crazy, though, Chad.
attractive
Like, you can have like
pretty much
they had
the
2
same
beers
as
and
they
they're under
were
the
last
legal
time, as
limit.
far as I
Like, how
know.
the
I mean,
fuck?
Nice complexion, regular features, signs of health, things like that.
But after 3 beers,
Signs
Jamie's
of
brain
health,
is
bro.
normally so
Dude, this guy is not
It
human,
all
guys. This
comes
guy is
down
not
to
human, bro. He's
one
like fucking
number.
American Psycho.
Okay, I'm done. My
Dude.
buzzed
Can you
score
mode?
was 105.
Cheers, Heinz,
His
cheers.
sober score was 116, but we're yet to test anyone
Oh.
cross-eyed drunk. And
Did you
when
get
we
more?
do, the figures, I promise, will surprise you.
I feel like I've met her.
They're drinking more. Shoo. Pork chop.
Alright, you guys, this next myth is gonna be insane.
Okay.
What is it?
That's it, the hwacha,
Watcha.
Korean weapon.
if there's a picture of it, that means it's not a myth, it exists.
Well, we know it exists. What we're gonna test is the legend of the Watcha, whether or not it could do what they said it could do. Apparently, they could fire 200 arrows all at once, going 500 yards, and all of the arrows explode on impact.
Okay, well, to begin with,
Yo,
any
holy
weapon
shit,
in that
war.
era wouldn't have had the benefit of modern
Jesus
explosives
Christ.
or propellants.
Jesus.
It was likely based entirely on
200
black
at
powder.
once.
So first we need to find out if black powder
So should we
can
create
actually
that in
propel
real
one of
life
those
and then
arrows
just
500
fire it
yards?
towards like,
Right.
I don't know,
And then we need to see if we can
France
get
to
these
see what
rockets to
happens?
explode on impact.
it would
And
land on it.
finally, we need to see if we can launch 200 arrows simultaneously
So
without them all
when they
crashing
get
into
drunk
each other or
during the
exploding
work,
on the
it's
stand.
for science.
It's a
But when I
massive
do
myth to
it,
unravel.
it's a talk with
Three
the
parts.
HR and a
One, can a
layoff.
fire arrow actually travels 500 yards?
That's fucking bullshit, man. I'm lucky, man.
Can it be rigged to explode on impact? And 3, can you really
War.
set off 200 at
War never
once?
changes.
So let's start up at the pointy end.
Well, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna build one of these arrows from the materials that the ancient Koreans would have used. I have some bamboo, I have some feathers for my fletching, and finally, a piece of steel to make my arrowheads out of.
Tori proves himself a first-class fletcher.
Holy shit, how does he know how to do this, chat? I feel like this is like, isn't this like insanely hard to do, chat? Make arrows?
All right.
Isn't like one of the hardest things to do is make arrows because they have to be like perfectly straight, otherwise they're gonna like, they're not gonna fly straight and
Pretty
stuff.
dang good.
No?
One down, 199 to go. Tori leaves the hard work to Karen.
I haven't heard Raphael's voice so long.
Hello everybody, it's me and Raphael, guys. How you guys doing today?
Raphael, what are you doing here?
I like MythBusters.
Yo, fuck you, Raphael. Come.
Okay, I sit down next to you, okay?
Okay, Raphael, you can sit down next to
Happen
me.
to have some fun while we're here? That's purely coincidental.
Just like fireworks, the Watcha
It does not
rockets were
need to be
charged with
straight,
black powder.
just fly straight.
Ours have to travel 500
Really?
yards, strapped to a 4.5-foot arrow. Grant and
What if the
Tori are
pointy end is, like, slightly
determined
bent or
to roll
something?
their own, and
Oh, the
Bill
fletching is
here to
fucked.
help them.
Is it still
So
fine?
what's one of these weigh? Well, about 4 ounces. That's not bad. Every 12 ounces the shell weighs, we add 1 ounce of lift to lift it up in the air. You know, if you guys want to go
Okay.
500 yards, that's a long ways. So we'll
It
see
still
how
works,
a
I can
2-ounce
confirm.
rocket works.
Using 6-inch
What do you mean by that?
cardboard tubes,
Have you made
Bill
arrows
shows
to kill
how
people?
pack a charge without blowing up the bunker.
Did Dennis meet Raphael? Yes, Denise met Raphael,
Put
yes.
the rod down in, and you just give it a couple hits.
Just don't hit it too hard, man. I'd hate to see you blow your hand off.
Oh my god, chat guys.
Good?
Chat guys, this reminds me of like seeing that video from Ukraine where like that guy is like hammering in a shotgun shell into a fucking like torpedo or like into like the fucking missile thing. Guys, have you seen the video? Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
Grant and Tori make several versions, some with more black powder and some with less.
I did that in
The rockets are
2003.
wrapped in paper.
Why
then
did you
Bill
do that in
adds the
2003?
fuse.
Why did
When
you?
we go to fire it, you cut this paper and peel it back. You give yourself five or 6 seconds to walk away.
Okay.
Yeah, let's see what these bad boys can do.
Did you know, guys? What tall means what the hell in Chinese?
Perfect. I mean, can't you just imagine an invading army coming out
What
of the
tall?
forest?
What tall?
All right, so we need to see if these arrows can fly 500
I
yards.
mentioned it because
so
like that sounds so
walk it
good.
out.
They're here to test part 1 of the myth that a rocket arrow really could
No, it doesn't.
make
It does.
the
It does.
distance.
Chinese,
But
what ta?
500
What ta?
yards is a long.
It means what the hell?
long
Like
way.
yeah. It literally means what the hell.
Star.
Didn't that guy say stick to the path?
Guys, any Chinese speakers in chat know, like it
Right
actually
at the
does.
tree line.
We watched Doin way too long.
The crop ends smack bang on the 500-yard mark. They tape the target halfway up a tree so they can see
Okay,
it from the
so why do we
launch
keep
site.
watching Doin and people keep
At
saying
this
what
point, I
ta?
think we're just going for
Every time
distance
anything crazy happens.
rather than aim.
What does it mean?
But
What
if I
does
were to
what
take
ta
a
mean?
guess to see whether the arrow would hit him, I'd have to say we probably
Does it mean no
wouldn't.
way
Then
or?
again, the Watcha had 200 arrows.
Also, why is Bud
Back at
floating?
the
Why is he
business
floating?
end, they set the mortar to 45 degrees.
Back up.
It means holy
And
shit.
start
Okay,
with
it means
the
holy
smallest
shit.
rocket.
All right, I got a road flare to light the rockets, and then we'll see if they go 500 yards.
All right, now to get an accurate
Actually, a
range,
road flare,
after
that's
it lands,
unrealistic
run out
from,
there and
what,
stand over
they
where it
use,
landed,
so, I don't-
range finder, and I'll take a range on you.
If this baby bear rocket reaches the trees, they can pack up and go home.
Get down!
Yeah! Nice!
Oh.
It didn't really work.
I'm gonna have to say it went about 0 yards.
Not enough thrust.
Yes.
Jesus.
It does
Jesus
look a little
Christ.
embarrassing that, this is our first rocket that we built and it doesn't even fly. But that just means this rocket's too small and the arrow's too heavy.
Okay. Yo, first, I'm trying to face reveal.
So they
Guys, you wanna see my
tried
face,
the
guys?
Mama bear charge,
There it is. There it
Back
is. There it is.
but it's still more blows than goes.
Same with me.
Cool. There's a lot of reasons why these rockets might not be working. Maybe we didn't pack the black powder tight enough. The nozzle might be the wrong size.
Get
Or the arrows are just
down!
too heavy and this rocket can't give it lift. But we're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep trying because we want to get these
You are
arrows.
so hot, PSP. Thanks, man.
So Grant tries a rocket with more powder and a smaller nozzle.
Quick, they're charging!
Pause on Sid. Wait, does it work? Oh!
Oh, yes! That was nuts! Did you see it go? All right.
Wait, that was perfect. What the fuck? What was that? Dude? Actual missile. That was so perfect. What the fuck?
That went more than halfway.
Take notes. What do you mean by that?
290 yards. As beautiful as that was, it's still not good enough for this myth. I mean, the arrow only made it to 290 yards. We're not stopping until we reach 500.
I mean,
That
290 yards
they'll
is
need
pretty
to
fucking
double
fun,
the
eh?
charge by strapping on 2 black powder engines.
Wait,
But
wait,
will the
wait.
arrow bear the weight? Grant
It's gonna be
adjusts
too heavy.
the
It's gonna,
angle
like,
to
wow.
50 degrees.
Right on the money.
Yeah, what's with the yates? Like,
This
yeah,
field test is
Alorb,
all about
Alorb,
going
Alorb.
distance.
Alorb defend,
Landing
Alorb
short
defend.
would make this myth a
We're losing, Alorb. Where's Alorb?
Come on, baby. Come on.
We need Alorb. We need Alorb. Save us, please. I didn't even see it. I didn't even see where it went.
Exploded above the trees. I think it exploded over the trees, man.
That's 500 yards, buddy.
That went the distance.
The target's untouched, but they've got what they came for. They reached it.
Dude, that looks
This part of
crazy.
myth is
The fact that
confirmed.
how did it
God,
fly
this
so
is gonna
straight,
be a
chat?
nightmare trying to get all 200 arrows to fire off at the same time.
And we still got to make the cart and find out if that explosive charge is mortally wounding.
We got a lot of work.
Lazoon.
Back to the
Yeah,
shop.
do not have Lazoon. Do not have Lazoon. It's an arrow. I mean, still, like, what do you think? Like, if you shoot an arrow, goes
Adam,
straight down.
Jamie, and Carrie are risking their lives. That should read livers to test the myth of beer goggles.
This is the best day at work ever.
They've all done the test sober and then buzzed with varied results. Time to raise the stakes
Oh, more alcohol!
and maybe lower their standards.
What are you gonna have?
Whatever's in that brown bottle.
Hard to beat a drink of
Ew.
something brown.
What is that?
Carrie still has a lot to
Jägermeister?
learn. Like,
That's a lot of
don't
Jaeger,
tease
bro.
the
That's a
bottle.
lot of Jägermeister,
Can I
bro.
style you? Hold on.
No, I usually don't let people do that.
I don't know about you, David, but I'm ready to take this test, and I know that Carrie is.
Adam blows .11.
Okay. Is that high, chat? Is that a
And
lot?
Jamie .10.
That works.
So technically,
What about
they're
her?
both a bit wobbly. As for Carrie,
0.13. Dude, you are so ready for this test.
in fact, they're all well primed for part 3 of the
Okay.
Beer Goggles Challenge. These last 30 faces are a random mix of those they've seen sober and buzzed.
She's pretty darn cute. 8. She's very cute. I've met her. It seems like in each group there's a lot more cute chicks.
When he's done,
What is this song?
reflects his growing enthusiasm.
134? Wow.
But the wild card here is Carrie.
They're
She
drinking
was
more.
far harsher buzzed, so this could be anything.
Carrie, drunk.
Carrie, correct. Her 30 guys look set for another beating, assuming she can still see straight.
You look homeless, but kind of cute. That's all right.
Even Carrie's surprised that the tide might be turning.
When I was sober, I was definitely thinking that confident-looking people
looked sort of attractive. And then as I was buzzed, they looked cocky. And then as
Oh
I
my
got
god, dude, the
drunker,
psycho eyes on that guy.
I'm
What the fuck?
sort of
Dude, holy
thinking
shit.
that the people that were attractive were sort of the more vulnerable looking people, sort of like the more
Those
sadder
spooky, the spooky,
characters.
man.
They looked cuter.
And that's
Actual
why men
mugshots.
will never,
Yeah, dude.
ever guess what a woman is thinking. Carrie's score is 153.
The Industrial Revolution.
Oh, if that's higher or lower than
We should see
either
Donald
of my
Trump
scores.
next.
That's a 64-point jump from last time. As
Chet,
for
was
the
Donald
man
Trump ever
bent
on
putting
MythBusters? I feel like
reason
like
back
this is
into
kind of a show like where you like randomly show up.
Drunk, start. Drunk, buzzed, sober, an apple is an apple, and an orange is an orange.
What? Ulrich, what are you saying,
There we
man?
go.
What are you?
Drunk score 111.
From stone cold
She looks
sober
healthy.
to stinking drunk, Jamie's judgment varied
can't
by
believe Jamie
just
fucking said that,
11
dude.
points.
Well, it's about to
Basically,
they look
what I'm
healthy.
saying is that I don't see that I'm subject to beer goggles.
With 3 very different results, they'll make or break this myth by checking the numbers.
Oh, Viva won a top left. Casbo, huge.
Numbers, I think we're gonna go home,
You and Smiley hope with the 8 months welcome
drink a
back.
lot of water, sober up, and come back tomorrow.
Did you say you're calling a taxi?
Taxi.
Yo, Baldur's ready to gamble?
Check his office. Do
Looks
maybe
to
watch
me
another
like we all
episode.
have
I kind of want
very
to watch it.
different
Like, what's the
reactions to
best
alcohol.
MythBusters episode,
What do
chat?
you two make out of it?
I'll tell you what I see. If this myth were totally confirmed, all 3 of our graph lines would look like mine.
Okay, double
A
Casper,
steady
double Casper.
improvement in our assessment of the attractiveness of the opposite sex directly in proportion to the amount of alcohol we consumed.
It definitely looks like I was way harsher when I was buzzed than when I was
There was a
sober.
shark
Well, we're
special.
pretty consistent all in all.
However, I'd like to point out that both
This
of you
one,
showed
gee.
improvement from being buzzed to being
The
drunk.
duct tape
That
trilogy.
result, combined with my steady improvement all along the line, tells me this one is
duct-
easily plausible.
Definitely plausible.
Okay, plausible.
Chat, guys. This shit was just a fucking excuse to drink on the fucking show, man. I swear to fucking, it was just a fucking excuse.
Adam and Jamie have already drunk themselves sideways for science, but there's no time to sleep it off.
Oh?
In fact, that's exactly the point of our next myth.
I've been thinking that along the lines of drinking myths, I have always wanted to do sobering up techniques. Specifically because I've always wanted to see
Look
a
at
high-speed
him.
shot
He's so out of it.
of somebody getting smacked in the face.
Well, as long as that somebody is you, I'm okay with it.
I'll take that on. We can add to it to black coffee, exercise, whatever else
So
we can do to
suited.
sober up. But we got to get drunk again.
Well, we've already shot the first part of the week. Let's finish it off.
Almost since the invention of alcohol, people have been drinking too much and then finding for one reason or another that they needed to get sober quickly. And they have tried a myriad of techniques. Techniques like drinking a big cup of black coffee.
Okay.
Vigorous exercise. It's also
Okay.
supposed to work. Dunking your face in some ice water. That's also supposed to work. Also, your friends might be inclined to smack you in the face to sober you up. Of course, it all begins at the bar. And although we're going to test every one of these, we got to get drunk first. Buster, set me up.
So the boys fall back off the
Buster.
wagon.
So you in town for a long time, or are you here for the convention?
Shut up, leave me alone.
They hate each other, dude.
Oh, to
People
Wizard.
skills hard at work.
And that's just the first shot of
Oh.
5.
Dude, you can
Realizing
just
that
tell they
things
hate
might
each other,
turn
man.
ugly, The producers got Adam to pre-record the plan.
Because this whole story hinges on whether or not we are more or less sober, the researchers have found us the perfect test to determine that. This is a hand-eye coordination test that's very similar to one developed for astronauts.
Okay.
It simply involves staying at arm's length from a screen with weights on your arm and tracing this gray line. We are scored on both accuracy.
He's
how
already
many
fucked up,
times
man. You
our
already
line
fucked up the
leaves
fucking
gray
line, man.
and for how
You
long.
already
and
fucked it up.
speed, how long it takes to make the whole journey. We've got a number of these. They're all different, but they're all the same length and involve the same number
The
of
lag,
turns.
but this looks from
Jamie and I will
2010.
each take one of these tests.
Chat, this
before
video came
trying
out
the sobering up
15 years
technique,
ago.
And take another one after trying the sobering up technique. And we will
What happened to the
each
Sony
act
event?
as
It
each
lasted 10
other's
minutes. It was already
controls,
over. It was already
swapping
over.
out between techniques.
It was already over.
Slovia.
It ended so
That's
fast.
Barovia.
Yeah, Scream's probably like
They'll
10K
need to
back
stay
then.
consistently drunk to validate the cures.
This is like taking medicine or something. It's not. It takes all the fun.
Wait,
out
they're
of
gonna
it.
have to
I know
drink
what you mean
so
by that.
fucking much for this, man. Oh. They're gonna have to drink so much for this. Honey, I swear I drunk
Victoria and Grant have checked off the first part of the Watcha myth. A bamboo arrow with a gunpowder engine can fly 500 yards.
Chat, it's for
Part
science,
two
chat,
of
it's
the
for
test is
science.
to see if
Okay,
the
dude.
arrows were double deadly. A warhead filled with more gunpowder was meant to explode on impact. But will it do more than just singe the skin?
Oh god,
Only
chat.
one way to find out.
We're going to stick this arrow in my butt and find out what kind of damage it does.
What?
Not exactly my butt. This butt. This is my ticket onto the show. Jamie and I were doing a myth about airplane suction, and they needed to take a 3D scan of my backside.
Chat. Guys, it wasn't a bare ass. It wasn't a bare ass, chat. It wasn't a bare ass. Chat, we're gonna skip past this one because I think we're gonna slightly skip past this one, chat. We're gonna slightly skip past this one. Why do they fucking, dude? That's so random. Why are they fucking firing shit into her asshole, man?
While Grant carves a life-sized army of styrofoam soldiers. All fated to end their days.
No, I'm not gonna let you
Korean
finish.
cannon
Stop. Warning: science content.
You know, since Tori told us about the Hwacha, I've been doing a little bit of research about it. It turns out that the first one was made in 1409 during the Joseon dynasty by Korean scientists, but they say that one wasn't used in combat.
Yeah, and by 1503, it had become such an effective weapon that in the Battle of Hangju, 3,000 Korean soldiers and 40 Hwachas repelled over 30,000 Japanese troops.
So they were outnumbered 10 to 1.
Yeah. In fact, at that time, the Hwacha had become a primary defensive strategy. They just lined the borders with them.
Cool, I hope ours can live up to that legacy.
The big bug things exceeded all expectations, building a near-perfect Hwacha based on nothing more than photos.
Honestly, I want to see
He
this shit
adds a
fucking fire,
splash
man.
of timber stain and some old-timey wheels.
Damn, bro,
The
he's
wheels
locked in
also
for it, man.
act
He's
as an
locked in
angle
for it.
finder, so you can find the best angle for your trajectory. This
Chat, should we buy one of these guys?
awesome. Grant's army does not stand.
Surely
a
they sell
chance.
these like somewhere, right? Like I could probably find one at a garage sale or something. Yeah.
Adam and Jamie are all set to test 4 mythical ways to sober up fast.
Oh.
So far, all they've done is drink themselves stupid. Well, stupider.
Coffee, ice water, you name it. They're things that people try and sober up.
Wait, no, hold on, guys. They're drinking Grey Goose vodka. Wait, I just realized he's drinking Grey Goose. They just covered the fucking label up so you can't see it.
Test that and see whether I can actually function better than
Jamie's
I can.
got like taste,
because
man. The fuck.
Obviously, I'm not doing too well.
This NASA-inspired test is the modern version of walking
it's
a
Grey
straight
Goose.
line.
It's kinda
First
ass.
off,
It's kinda
our
ass,
crash
guys.
test drunk
Actually good vodka?
straps weights to his writing wrist, then signs his name
The only good
at
vodka?
arm's length.
Eastern European vodka. Oh
Your name
my.
is Jamie or Johnny? Okay, when you hit the begin.
Jamie tries tracing a thin gray line. This test is judged on accuracy and speed.
I mean, honestly, he's doing pretty well. He's doing pretty well.
Test is different, yet it includes the same amount of right-hand turns, left-hand turns, and curves, and overall distance.
Shut up.
What happened over here? Did you cough or something? 43 seconds.
Now it's Adam's turn to sign on. Then post a
Adam.
score that reflects his hand-eye coordination.
Okay, lock in. Okay, that's pretty good.
Oops. What is that?
42.
42. Is that exactly the same time as you?
He couldn't even read it.
While Adam stays
Oh my
pleasantly
God, man.
pickled, Jamie tries the first detoxifier.
The coffee's not gonna work. It's not gonna
It's
work.
black coffee.
It's gonna take way too long.
I'm the control. See,
I don't think you're very much under control.
I'm not under control. I am the control. You drink that whole cup of coffee, we wait 5 minutes, and then we test you cognitively.
Guys, how does it take
and
coffee to, like, have an effect on you, Chad?
breathalyzerably Again,
5 minutes?
to see if there's any stark improvement, and then I do the same 2 tests to see.
I always
if
thought it
there's
takes like 20 to
difference
30
in the
minutes.
improvement. Very
Like
ideal.
a while.
People always say
30 minutes, I
is
think. Yeah, that's. I thought it was 30
coffee will
minutes.
sober him
A
up.
few minutes, really?
And thus,
I
we've
guess
gotta test it
caffeine just doesn't work
the
for me
way
then.
it's said. It's the only way it,
What's the schedule for today?
it sinks into
We watch another MythBusters episode after this,
You
then
sound
we
like
play
you're
some
drunk.
CS.
In fact,
Then we play a bunch of really sick horror variety games.
But how drunk is
Like
Jamie
really cool
after
ones.
the coffee? His cursive shows signs of improvement.
Like literally
and his
the
trace
future
test looks quick and steady.
boxer
Whenever
roulette.
you're ready.
Like it's insane. It's like an insane horror game. Like people on my channel were literally calling it like horror cinema. Play Fart Killer Plus, and we want to play Fart Killer.
I don't know what to make of that, but I don't feel like crunching
Your
any
fart.
data while I'm drunk. Okay.
Did he improve?
And it's all about the data.
Wait, it's a new pathway. It's a new path.
Adam, who also blew .07, completes his
Basic
non-coffee
supremacy.
control
Oh, yo,
test.
basic supremacy. Okay.
32.
Wait, what? He's faster
So
now.
it's back to the bar. Adam treats himself to a few cups
Okay,
of
brother,
Joe.
dude,
So
dude.
he and Jamie are back on a kind
You're
of
spilling it,
even
man. You're spilling it.
Here's mud in your eye.
3 cups.
keel. Now for a much-needed spurt of spirit.
The assumption that the average adult male of our
Listen, guys, this isn't scientific. You still have fucking caffeine in your body, cuh. You still got caffeine in your body. It's not. Fuck, man. Let's just get drunk to get drunk at this point.
Metabolizes, as you might say, 1 drink per hour. We are having a maintenance drink right now.
It's
Best
about
job in
now
the world.
We normally warn you about excessive drinking, but those 2 miserable mugs tell the story.
This blows.
Technique number 2 for sobering up is vigorous exercise. And Adam's the guinea pig. It's all a numbers game.
Adam,
and
lock in.
here's a few more to consider. Adam has to run this treadmill for 5 minutes.
Drink
at
alcohol,
6.5
chance of time.
miles per hour.
This is scary.
Wait, what?
His blood alcohol is .09.
Okay, bro, this is so dangerous, man. This is you could never do this on TV in 2024, man. Like this is actually like insane, man.
Adam's hung a green screen for inspiration, but then realizes it won't work because he can't see it. Some decisions really are best made sober.
1 minute.
Oh my god. I'm gonna die. 2 minutes! Screw that!
You're not even sweaty yet. What's the problem?
I don't know if I'm closer to being sober. I'm certainly closer to being dead.
The smart money's on dead. Even Jamie has his drunken naps.
Look, we picked a treadmill because it's compact. It makes it easy for
I'm
us
feeling
to
just
film
by
this
watching
thing.
my streamer.
But now that
I'm not
looking
drunk.
at it, I
I'm
remember
not
that
drinking.
It takes a fair amount of coordination.
Okay,
just
why
to
is he
stay
running like
on
that,
the
dude?
damn
Why is he good?
And Adam's drunk.
What can I say? Even soused, the man's a prophet.
Whoa! Ah!
Oh!
Okay. I'm totally cool.
Now, here's 2 advantages to being drunk as a skunk. 1, he won't feel the pain till tomorrow. And 2, Adam's judgment is so impaired, he gets back on the darn thing.
I'm fucking smoked.
10 seconds.
Oh my God.
8.
Have you ever done a sober
What's
stream,
next?
brother?
5, 3, 2, 1. You're done.
The good news for Adam's mom is that he's still breathing heavily.
There's a lot of competition, but that might be the worst thing I've ever had to do on the show.
So wait, so what happened? What happened?
There comes a time when no one wants
Hey,
to be drunk.
PSP.
So Adam and Jamie take
I
the
have an
4-step plan to
idea.
get
Yeah,
sober
what is it?
in a hurry.
What is it? What is it? What is it?
So
Tell me,
far,
tell me.
they've tried black coffee.
Just
and
one tweak,
vigorous
tweak,
exercise.
oh, and AJ.
No cases, no cases, no cases, no.
They both took a
No fucking
coordination
cases, man. No
test.
fucking cases, dude.
And we'll sift the numbers once they're done.
No
I
fucking
don't know what to make
cases.
of that, but
It's been unpleasant. Even painful. And now they're down
Drunk
to
case
2
opening?
mythical cures
I guess we could
that
play case
should
chat.
at
I guess
least
we could
be
have one, guys,
mercifully
right, guys?
brief. The first is a face-freezing dunk in ice water.
Wait,
Adam's
so
in control, so Jamie gets his eyebrows iced.
what about the previous thing? Did he did the running thing, and then what happened? We just never found out. Did he forget to do the fucking test? Right, they're so fucking drunk, man. They're
Pantheon
so
of sobering
fucking
up
drunk.
techniques. Cold water
They
is in
forgot.
the shock to the system category. I guess just in the same way it could
forgot.
wake you up in the morning, it's supposed to snap you out of your drunkenness.
Both the boys have blown .08, but it still takes guts to take the plunge.
0.08?
Take it, take it, take it! That's it! Yeah!
Jamie's either dead
Jamie!
or just enjoying himself.
Jamie!
Now look at him.
Jamie!
He's like a polar bear. He's like an aquatic mammal. You ready?
That feels kind of good, actually.
Here you go.
I thought it was going to be painful, but I kind of liked it.
Dude, Giga Chat, holy shit.
As always, the boys run a post-cure test to collect
Okay,
the
that's
data.
actually kind of a hard test. That's lots of like, you know.
23
Dude, chat, that reminds me of the Maze game, chat.
Now for the fastest
Do you remember
and
that Flash game?
nastiest myth of all. It's a simple technique that always seems to work in the movies.
When I was thinking about sobering up techniques, I noticed in the movies, whenever someone's passed
Damn.
out drunk, somebody else goes, "Come on, man, wake up."
Adam's feeling
Wake
no
up, Chad,
better,
wake up,
but
wake
that's
up.
about to change. He's the slappee, and Jamie's the slapper.
Face slap. Let's see. Will it work?
Uh-oh.
I don't know, but it's been something I wanted to do.
Why
for
is he
a
making
long
his
time,
hand
so,
cold as well, dude?
I
Why
don't
is he?
care.
Nor do we.
Uh-oh.
This one's been a long time coming.
Because I don't think it's Jamie's interest to give me brain damage. I'm half of his meal ticket, but at the same time, I know it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna really suck. I have to admit, I'm a little scared.
Chat, apparently they really
And
hated
with
each other on
very
set. Like,
good
they were really
reason.
like, they were not
Just
friends.
remember,
They were
this
not-
is going to hurt you a lot more than it'll hurt me.
Oh god. Oh god.
Holy crap! Holy bleeping bleepity bleep!
Can I do that again? That was kind of fun.
No, that made my head ring. It definitely took my mind.
Damn! Oh my
But I
god!
think that's the same effect that it's like if you feel hurt, you drink a little alcohol and you wouldn't care so much about being hurt. It's like the opposite effect.
That was an actual fucking huge slap.
Oh, it was a good sized slap there. Let's look at it again.
Well, he did ask for it.
Here it comes.
Come out, Jamie.
Oh my god!
Dude, what's with the sounds, man? Ew.
Oh my god!
Ew.
It's like your whole head is rubber.
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
For the last time, the boys blow the bag and trace the graph.
Okay.
21 seconds.
Alcohol
They're far
heals
too drunk
wounds.
to know
So do
what
wounds
worked
heal
and what
alcohol?
didn't. But
What the
stats
fuck?
they've
Is he drunk?
gathered
Are you
will
drunk in
tell
my
the
chat?
story.
Chat, guys,
Sobering up
guys, stop
techniques.
drinking.
This looks pretty slick. Is it going to help us wrap it up?
In fact, it will. Let me walk you through
Wait,
it.
what?
This is you pre-coffee. Then you drank 3 cups of coffee, and your score improved. However,
Okay.
I was the control, and my score improved pretty much at the exact same rate. So I'd say coffee
Wait.
is busted. Now here
What?
is me pre-exercise. Here is me post-exercise. That's a pretty radical improvement.
But I stayed
Okay.
about the same, so that means it's
Bust.
plausible, right?
I totally agree. Plausible it is. Now, you were the one that dunked your head in a bucket of ice water. Here's you before, here is you after. Little lack of improvement.
Dude,
Mine
this is
was
so
about the
not
same.
scientific,
I
it's
say
insane.
Ice water. It's totally busted.
What
It's
about
so not
the slap?
scientific.
My favorite.
Okay. Here's me pre-slap. Here's me
Slap actually
post-slap.
worked.
I think that's a pretty undeniable radical improvement. You helped me out a lot. I'd say this one's plausible.
I'll have to remember that.
The best part is, all of these results are totally backed up by the breathalyzer
BP,
data we got as
BP.
well.
I guess that does wrap it up.
Can I say something right now, chat?
No more
Guys,
drinking
do you want to come to my
for us.
house and slap me in the face right now, chat? MythBusters! Chat, it's time. It's
All
time for
famous
war.
conflicts have an equally
Oh,
famous
God.
battlefield. Gettysburg, Guadalcanal, and in this case, the Tykert Quarry.
The quarry. The quarry. The name. I recognize this.
What we're gonna do today?
You coffee moon.
No.
Oh, God.
No one doubts the existence of this medieval Korean arrow launcher, but many doubt its capabilities. We've surprised ourselves by proving these rocket arrows could fly 500
When is she
yards,
gonna stick it in? Dude.
then explode on impact.
Oh, the ass! I don't see the ass. Oh, hiding.
Now, to
okay,
see
back,
if they
back,
can
back.
all launch together to devastate Grant's grunts.
Drafted. Drafted.
Good thing you got a light impact.
Drafted.
How long you been saying
Drafted.
that one?
Not long enough. Now all 200 arrows need to be charged, and it's safety first.
We're starting to build our rockets and attach.
Chat guys, safety fast guys, they're wearing
Just
helmets
like
now.
Bellies, we're
No
separating
safety
our
glasses,
stations,
but they're
so,
wearing helmets,
if one
guys.
of
Okay,
us
guys.
goes up, we don't take all the rest out.
There you go, helmets at least.
Now, Tori and I will be adding the black powder and
Oh, wait,
sealing
no,
up
no,
the
no, nice
warheads.
face shield.
We'll pass these off to Carrie, who will be putting the rockets in their final tubes and attaching them to the arrows.
I've been making fireworks since I was a little kid, 30 years. I never had a problem.
When the arrows are finished, the star of the show is coaxed from the trailer.
Oh!
Holy
shit.
Position.
Why is one of the wheels
Sights
different?
The machine on level ground, and he's covered all the angles.
All right. And this is a 50-degree trajectory.
All right, well,
War is
arm's gonna be
awesome.
right over there.
Ooh.
All right, let's measure out 500 yards and set up your army.
Grant's army is just 50 strong, staked out in a loose skirmish formation.
It's like our paramilitary guys.
Recruiting phone people.
I feel like if I made a paramilitary guys,
they're not that
we
bright.
can get 50 people.
So
we can
it's
get 50
easy
people.
to convince them to stand out there in the field.
You ready to load the Hwacha?
I'm
Must say
joining.
getting a
Chat,
little
type one if you
confused
join.
myself. All 200 tubes are loaded,
Something's gonna happen.
and they know they'll only get one
All right,
shot
sounds
at
good, chat.
this.
Sounds good. Chat. Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat.
Okay, so all the
That was in the fucking
individual
chat.
arrows are now fused, and the idea is that we group them
God.
together and just keep grouping them together until in the end we have one final fuse that we light.
Okay, this is
and
not gonna
then
work.
run away.
Like half of them are not gonna
We've made
ignite.
a lot of ancient
There's no
weaponry
shot.
on this show. This is by far my favorite. This actually outdoes the ballista, and it outdoes the death ray for me. This is actually the coolest ancient
Ballista?
weapon we've ever made.
But will the Hwacha live
W,
up to
I
its
died for
reputation?
Puspa.
Carrie's prepared to stake hers.
The
I think
death
it's gonna
ray.
take down the army. I'm guessing at least 50% go down.
And that's got the infantry trembling in its boots.
They're so scared. They're so scared.
All right, well, somebody's got to light the fuse. I figured the only fair thing is because we all worked on it, that we draw straws. All right,
buddy.
let's do this.
Get it.
He drew the shortest straw.
Grant sallies forth to light the master fuse.
Quick, your army is attacking! Run, Grant!
They're coming! Charge for Social Stadia! For the Social Stadia!
We got a little bit of time here.
They know something's bound to happen, but will these arrows all take off together?
Another 30 seconds. You can see multiple fuses going.
Or
I feel
will
like
the
it's
Hwacha
just taking a
just
little bit too
blow
long.
itself to
Guys,
pieces?
the army's here, guys.
Look at all
Guys, the army's here.
The
Guys, they're here.
tension builds as the fuse burns down.
Guys!
No one knows just when or even if the last part of
Guys!
this myth will catch fire.
Guys, they're standing next to the ballista, guys. They're here already. Oh! Oh!
It's the launch of a
Holy
lifetime.
shit. Holy shit.
A spectacle
That was
not seen
actually
by
sick, though.
man nor beast in 500 years. And every arrow but one took flight.
Every arrow all missed?
That
Well,
was
I mean,
fantastic.
this is one weapon.
Just
You know,
all
if
the
one of these
rockets
hit,
come out
you
of the
know.
watch at once, beautiful thing.
Dude, that was actually
Seeing
insane,
that
though.
would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
Wait, they all missed.
Oh, hey, look.
That's the one that moved short.
It's an awesome enough
they
sight
all missed.
side on.
They all fucking
Half a
missed.
dozen arrows drop short, and the army's still upright. But this myth is far from busted.
Well, the army's still standing.
Yeah, you know what? There's not a lot of arrows in
They shot
this
over them?
area.
Where'd they go?
I don't know. They're around here somewhere. Oh, they've all grouped right over here.
Oh, wow, that's a great grouping, actually.
That's incredible. Like, they were pretty consistent.
Oh,
This is my CS gameplay? Okay, don't say that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked
Imagine
up.
if we had like 3,000.
I'll show one fucking people on the CS soon, guys. You'll see, guys. You'll see, guys.
Carrie's right. The troops wouldn't be so few or so scattered. So this rocket attack would be devastating.
All right, so watch
The way
out.
they explode in the air as well, that's fucking scary as
They all
fuck.
left and they exploded.
Absolutely confirmed. friend. All right. That was a good one, man.
I mean, if you had like 50 of those, right, and they all shot, you'd be dead. You'd be dead. That's only one. That's only one.
Levels, but most of all, it was frightening. All of those arrows flying into the air, on fire and exploding, would definitely make me turn around and run.
That was a success. I mean, we got all the arrows to fire off except for one, and they all went the distance, and they all exploded. Okay, maybe we didn't take out the army. That's just because our aim was off. But if we had...
With thanks to the Lawn Palm,
We knew it existed.
Tracy,
but
Christopher,
no one knew
Crystal
for sure
Golden.
what the Watcha was capable of.
Watcha!
Now we do.
Dude, hey, good fucking episode, chat. That was a good fucking episode, chat. Dude, what is this, dude?
За всех нефть кровь! Внимание всем машинам! Огонь!
Jesus fucking Christ, war.